manufacturing. Group members is I am SYAHIRAH binti KAMARUZAMAN, Salwani binti Mak Nasir, Damian Gerard, Mukesh and Chai Gafu. First of all, I will explain about the introduction of additive manufacturing. Additive manufacturing uses data computer-aided design, software or 3D object scanners to direct hardware to deposit material layer upon layer in precise geometric shapes. As its name implies, additive manufacturing adds material to create an object. The objective of additive manufacturing is to manufacture specialized goods with lower cost of growth, shorter lead times, less resources used during processing, and less waste of materials. Next, to produce complex components and helping manufacturers to minimize inventory. And lastly, to create on-demand products, create smaller regional processing environment, and also eliminate supply chain. Next, the methodology I will pass to my group members.
Okay, for methodology. Okay, round one is about to define the keywords and strings and formulate search and use the search engine. Okay, now two is review of abstract and deleting duplicates. Round three is review of introduction, conclusion, and also figures. Round four is review of full paper. Round five is snowball sampling based on the paper. Round six is about conclude the result. So in round one, basically is search the related words and strings and enter into some search engine to find the related article. For the goal of rounds 2 until 4 was go through the outcomes, reduce the amount literature, and sort out the literature that is the most interesting. So for the round 5 is snowball sampling the literature that the chosen literature. So for the round 6 is about dedicate the review from the other articles that related to the topic. So next, pass to my group.
Literature review. From writer and friend 2015. Hello. Boleh dengar tak? The first industry revolution is now industry 4.0 and incremental change in business transmission. Is combine physical and digital technology. First, robotic. Second, additive manufacturing, which AM, artificial intelligence, AI. Information digitally and can convert the data from digital to physical, such as in the case to AM technology. Lastly, from DB Longhua 2017, AM technology exchange flexibility, agility, and speed to the market by introducing new innovative product and service. AM is going one step further from rapid prototyping to rapid manufacturing? Okay, for the result, the additive manufacturing for production survey conducted by TCT magazine in association with Altair. In order to complete the survey, respondents were required to answer a total of 3 multiple choice questions. Participants were asked to answer questions regarding their AM capability and work process. 157 respondents complete the survey, taking an average time of 6 minutes to do so. Okay, first question is, which of the following best describe your primary job function? The highest is research and development, which R&D. Second, production manufacturing. And the lowest is engineering management. Okay, next slide. Okay, second question. What industry vertical are you in? The highest is other, please and specify. Second is healthcare and medical, and the lowest for this question is heavy equipment. Okay, last question is, what is your production volume? The highest is 100,000. The highest is 100, which 34%, and second 100,000, which 20%, and the lowest is million, which in 50%. Additive manufacturing is remain adaptable tool, allowing spectrum of generation to reduce time to market and improvement that part. The technology have proved their worth during a crisis normal prove their worth in the world of manufacturing, particularly as we look to heading toward a globalization. That's all.
Okay, so we're going to see a discussion now. Next slide. Okay, we're going to see what is additive manufacturing basically. So additive manufacturing process is used in tool making, which is rapid tooling, and in manufacturing of end products, which is rapid manufacturing, and in prototype production, which is rapid prototyping. So this additive manufacturing can be divided into 3 main pillars. The first one would be subtractive process. This is where something is removed, for example, like milling or latting. Next is formative process, which is where material is designed. So, for example, it's like casting and fogging. Lastly, the additive process where something is added, such as 3D printing. So, we're going to see the advantages in additive manufacturing now. So the advantages are the objects can be customized as desired. This is where we can decide, we can customize the product we're gonna manufacture according to the specs needed. Next, we can work on complex geometries. So it's not very hard to produce any complex geometries when we use additive manufacturing, such as 3D printing. and it doesn't have limitations. So once we use 3D printing, it doesn't have any limited movement or something. So we freely can produce any projects basically. The disadvantages of additive manufacturing, it requires a certain surface quality. Let's say the product we're going to produce need any qualitical surface, we need it to do another process manufacturing. Next, time consuming. So this additive manufacturing actually consumes time basically, and limitation in production. So when we use 3D printing, it limits two at a simultaneous time. So it's not very effective, and it limits the production basically. Renowned Research Institute convinced that 3D metal printing will become increasingly important in mechanical engineering and tool making. And the aim of this additive manufacturing is to become fast and precise enough to be suitable for this production. That's all for discussion. Next.
And for next slide, please. And for conclusion, for additive manufacturing, it's supposed to be developing methods for the transformation of an initial design into a parametric CAD model suitable for designing automation. The model should be flexible enough to be used and manipulated together with other CEA models. CEA means computer aided engineering. So it's better to have tools that can suit that. And the second conclusion for that is automatic coupling of different AM specific simulation models and tools such as support structure, creation and evaluation, manufacturing setting, manufacturing simulation, and cost simulation. And for the third one, formulating MDO problem. MDO as in multidisciplinary design optimization, which with a specification of the most suitable objectives and how constraints should be formulated and handled to achieve an overall optimal design. So we have concluded for additive manufacturing that it's better that we use the latest software and no restriction on any industry, and use a relatively new technology. And that's all from us. Thank you very much.